All right. So I'm backing us up to right when you guys put the key card into the computer console, and the sentry turrets all power down, and now you guys are walking down the sanctum gate towards the walking down the sanctum gate hallway towards the door itself. Right before you get to the door, a small light turns on the side of Bonely, and you hear a voice coming from a speaker implanted in the back of the skull. It goes, "You fools! You heretic scum! You have no idea the powers you're messing with."
Who is that?
This is Interrogator Crane of the Emperor's Holy Inquisition.
He's alive.
Bad Bonely.
Bonely, can you source the origin of that transmission?
Did you give Bonely the mimic talent?
No.
Bonely responds back to Baltharis. Transmission coming from the upper deck near the bridge.
Fucking rip and tear.
The Interrogator Crane continues. You have no idea what you're messing with. Why do you think you are the only traders left alive in the stasis crypts? Do you think that was on accident? There are powers greater than you or I at work here. Repent now, and your soul may have a chance.
Is this a way?
I'm gonna staple his eyes shut.
Yeah, it's two-way communication. You can speak back.
Oh.
I make a loud spitting sound.
Disgusting heretics.
Why don't you come repent to us, homie?
Prepare to meet your demise, and then the link clicks dead.
Interesting. What's that guy's name? Inquisitor Crane?
Interrogator Crane.
Interrogator Crane. Okay. And he is a member of the Inquisition.
He is.
Okay. He was the captain of the ship?
No, the ship was led by an Inquisitor, and this is one of the Inquisitor's interrogators.
Gotcha. Okay. That guy sounds like a fucking prick. I think we should kill him.
Yeah, I'm down.
I mean, look, I've been on enough battlefields to know that there's a lot of fucking really powerful ass things around there. But a lot of times, when they present a problem to you, you can solve the problem by shooting them with the plasma gun,
including your own arm, right?
That didn't happen.
Oh yeah.
It was just a nightmare.
Yeah, my bad. It was a quick flicker of the Geller field, brought in a terrible nightmare.
Yeah. Like I said, I briefly peeled back the veil. That was the Chaos Powers really showing their hand to me for the first time.
Yes.
I was impressed.
Okay. Now we're gonna go to the next.
Can we ask Bonely what the Inquisitor's retinue composes of?
Interrogator Crane interned himself and his most trusted teams of acolytes into stasis around the time of the prison break. This consists of several teams of acolytes.
So he's been sleeping for 200 years too.
Yep.
There's only one.
We're about to put that bitch back to bed.
What'd you ask, Jeffrey?
And there's only one interrogator.
Only one. There's only one interrogator. The Inquisitor was a casualty during the prison raid.
Oh, it was.
Yes.
Yeah. Ask Bonely if he has any records in his skull about us.
Negative. It's classified information.
A second.
How can we gain access to the classified information?
You can't.
Not with that attitude, Bonely.
Oh.
I try to deceive Bonely, but I fail.
All right. Let's go up to the upper decks.
I have to put my mic down for 2 seconds. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Be right back.
Oh, someone drew something. Yeah,
Some hot
we're just gonna go ahead
obs
and
of
get
plasma.
away and get rid of that there.
Looks like Marp already solved the problem for us.
I don't know, Geoffrey. I think you should convert this man that we heard to a fellow disciple for even the
Oh
most
shit!
in the most
Turn him.
Not a bad
even in
idea.
the most pure hearts there is room for the dark omnissiah.
It only takes a moment of weakness to spawn a lifetime of heresy.
Well, when he sees us staple the eyes and mouths and assholes shut of all his friends, he'll be singing a different tune then.
Yeah,
Pretty
the
amazing.
murder porn fetish thing was pretty interesting.
I feel we got a good thing going, you know? Like if Tyler mind controls them and then I staple all the orifices shut and chain them to one another, and then we have Matt to command them around, and Matt can just whip them, you know, forward and make their misery even worse.
I'm back.
All right, so you find yourself you walk up the stairs into the upper decks, into the area that is labeled the crew quarters. Usually, under normal operating conditions, this is the area of the ship where most of the servants and soldiers and menials live in the ship. Let me just get rid of that. But when you walk in, you notice there's a massive pile of tech debris and scraps and garbage. On top of it, you see a large throne. On top of the throne is a woman. She seems similarly garbed to the carrion hunters that you become familiar with, but where the carrion hunters look stupid and dull, you can tell there's intelligence behind her eyes. And she says to you in broken Low Gothic, "Me, Queen Skarna. Who are you?"
Who are we? That doesn't
We seek passageway to the upper decks.
Okay, let's not let the guy who looks like a fucking IBM computer talk.
Tyler,
maybe
your avatar looks cool.
Oh yeah, maybe I should.
Well, who is that? Well, hold on. I should help you guys. Never mind. You guys figure it out.
All right, so who has like the highest? There's a fellowship. Is that the charisma skill
That's probably me.
or characteristic?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got. Let's see. I've got 35.
I got 48.
Ooh. Winner.
Okay.
question is-
I step to the side and I gesture toward Jeffrey and kind of like direct him forward.
Is charm and deceive? That's on fellowship?
So, deceive? Yes, it is.
Okay. Just making sure so I don't fuck you guys later when I make you roll willpower or something. Okay. Yeah. All right.
So,
So
what's our strategy?
she's
Should we
waiting for
try
a
to convince-
response. Her
Yeah,
her carrion hunters are getting antsy.
She seems like she would be.
So we're some prisoners who just woke up and are trying to figure out what's going on.
No, I think we're heralds of chaos that need passage. Powerful heralds.
What is
Powerful.
chaos?
What was the demon in the sewer's name?
Lugark.
Lugar. All right, I'm gonna approach, respectfully but powerfully.
It's power walking.
She
guys.
didn't get. Step away from my throne. She didn't give you permission.
I'm gonna mind probe her, and I can do this as like a hidden thing.
Oh, okay.
Here it comes.
Yeah, go ahead. So, this is a willpower check. And then, let me get up her stats. What's that mean? Did you make it?
I don't know. I'm trying to cast it. Usually it says.
This is mind probe. You rolled a 33.
Oh, so I pass. normal. So you have to do an opposed willpower test.
And so I need to pass by more than you passed.
Yeah, you go.
Okay, so my willpower's 40. Failed. So your mind probe goes off. What are you trying to probe around for?
I want to know where she's been in the ship. It takes me 5 rounds to know everything that.
So we're not. So right. Okay. So generally it's like a combat thing, right? Like 5 rounds of combat.
So this is.
But this isn't combat.
You will have to. I guess what
So-
5 rounds is.
So Jeffrey's gonna have to keep her busy with conversation while you probe her mind. And so let's just continue with this conversation with Jeffrey for a while, and see if he pisses her off, and she tries to kill him.
Oh, that's guaranteed.
And if he manages to maneuver his way through the conversation, then you just have a Q&A with me, and I can answer your questions about what her intentions are and stuff. Does that sound fair?
Totally.
Okay.
I want to suggest to Jeffrey that we're trying to get to the upper decks of this ship.
Understood. All right, so while Voltaris is doing his thing, I approach and I say that we are heralds of Lugark, and we seek passage to the upper decks.
You kill my children, she says. Why should I trust you? She says, gesturing to her carrion hunters.
Your children are weak. You got it in the way.
Weak?
No further children need to suffer if you grant us passage.
She ponders on this for a minute. And, 1 second, I'm sorry. If you're so strong, fight my champion in the fighting pits.
We will offer our champion to fight your champion. This is an agreeable term.
She nods her head in approval. And she gestures back to your group, to get, signaling you to return to your group and suck the champion.
Sweet deal,
Vote
dudes.
for
Okay, so now, Tyler, you're probing this time. What information were you looking for?
How do we get to the upper decks?
You have to pass through the crew quarters. So the way the ship's oriented right now, the way the map is you're going west to east. If you just continue on east, you'll find your way into the upper decks. And you know this because Queen Scarna knows this part of the ship like the back of her hand.
do you find anything out about the champion?
I will also
Hiker.
probe her about the champion.
The champion is a captured murder servitor.
If it's a servitor, then our psyker can't be the champion.
Yeah, what toys do we have or abilities that would affect?
Let's have the dude with the literal plasma gun.
The fight will be unarmed.
Oh.
Is that all you wanted to ask, Tyler? That's all you dug up for? Or
What guards are in the way between here and the upper deck?
yeah, so this deck is filled full of bunk rooms and supply closets and canteens and bathrooms and things like that. And there are a lot of carrion hunters throughout this entire deck. It's kind of their base of operations. They use the lower decks where you came from, kind of to go down there and scavenge and hunt.
Sounds like something we don't want to fight through.
Will the champion fight? Will it be like stripped down, no armor, like basically just hand-to-hand combat?
No, you'll have your armor, but you won't have any ranged weaponry.
Will I have melee weaponry?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I got a fucking power mace. I know some of you motherfuckers got like a
To be
big ass
unarmed.
power fist shit.
I
Huh?
got my my giant
Unarmed,
ass.
right?
What?
The fight we have to do is unarmed, right? That's why
No,
you
no,
can
He's
no.
just gonna be
There's
a melee
no
weapons.
ranged weapons. I misspoke earlier.
Oh.
Well, I got a
Okay,
giant ass
hold on a
arm.
second. Before we commit to this fight, should I mind controller and have her make me the king?
I think it's worth a try.
I can see this
Yeah.
game too.
Yeah, you know what? Why not?
No, all right.
Oh, I love this. I love this game. I love Tyler.
I'm gonna do this unfettered because I really want it.
Ooh, roll doubles, roll doubles. 57. So you failed. Right?
How do I? No, that's a pass for me
Why is it a pass for you?
because my willpower is 57.
Okay. Yeah, but is that something you could do with compel? Like compel is like small like physical actions, not like command somebody to like crown them
If
the
the
king of
psyker
your kingdom.
succeeds, if the psyker succeeds, the target must follow his command.
No, I'm not gonna let you do that. Sorry, bud.
Maybe she just finds him attractive now.
Okay, wait. I could delude her into thinking we're best friends.
Sorry, what'd you say, Tyler?
I could cast delude on her and convince her that we're best buddies, and she'll just let us through then.
Okay.
Dude, I want to fight the murder servitor. Come on.
Oh, we want to fight him? Okay.
Well, it's up to you. It's up to you.
I'm really torn
Well, we're all in
between
this
both
together.
plans, really.
If we want to see the murder servitor, let's go for it. I'm just saying.
So are you? Is our opportunity to mind probe done? Did we get everything we were gonna get out of that?
Last chance, Tyler. Do you have any other information that you want to get out of the Queen's
Well,
head?
at this point,
Tyler. See if there's some fucking shit we can learn about the murder servitor, like weaknesses or anything.
at this point, I should know everything that she knows.
Well, I don't know what to tell you unless you ask.
Okay, how well armed is the murder servitor?
Here, you know what? I'm just going to show you the stat sheet because that will help you out the most. How about that? I don't even know if I can do that.
Link it in Slack.
Okay. There, this is how good your mind probe just worked. You're going to get the exact character sheet that I'm looking at.
Just binaric, just matrix stuff.
Yeah.
Flashes in front of his head.
Where's our fucking channel? Gamers' Rights, of course.
Do we all get to see it or only Tyler?
Good point.
Ooh, only
Good
Tyler.
point. Good point. Thank you. There you go, Tyler.
Tyler, how
Oh, this
strong?
guy's a pussy. Ice this motherfucker.
All right. Okay. Let's. All right. Let's fight the champion.
All right.
I want to fight the champion. I'm a very straightforward kind of guy. You got. I'm so in our little huddle. I'm talking to this everyone. All this shit sounds really fucked up. I don't know what Baltaris, who I do think is my boss because he made me punch myself in the balls. I don't really know what's going on in his head. He didn't make the queen punch herself in her genitalia, so that kind of makes me really suspect. Gosk, what is your character's name?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Good.
Jeffrey, you're kind of creeping me out. I think that we should just try to fight this champion. If Voltaris says he's a pussy, we can handle him, and we can also probably earn some favor from the Chaos Gods, whatever the hell those are.
It's a fair point. Yeah.
All right.
She'll be our champion.
Who do you choose? She bellows across the room.
Well, I feel like it should be me, or it should be the surgeon. I feel like we are the most proficient in close combat. We know this guy. is probably also proficient in close combat. Kind of just a question of who's better. What do you think, Mr. Surgeon?
I think I can do more damage and tank hits better, but I'm less likely to hit.
I'll do it.
All right.
I'll do it.
You've got the track record for it.
I've got a really, really good track record.
I will bless your lead pipe.
I'm
Ooh,
taking
yeah.
the Power Mason and play it. Real quick before we go, is there any fucked up shit you guys can do that your gods can help bless your boy?
I can give you my power axe.
I'm gonna keep my Power Mace because I'm trained with that.
Okay.
That's much depreciated though.
All right, you guys good?
Think so.
No blessings from my boys. No special buffs.
Any words of
The
encouragement, maybe?
The chaos gods
I
might
will
call them.
chant a prayer to the Dark Mechanicum, to
Yeah.
Dark Omnissiah, blessing your lead pipe and your mace.
All right, let's
All right.
let's hear it.
Okay, wait. When I successfully cast my compel, and you said I couldn't have her make me king,
Yeah.
I want you to have her tell the carrion hunters to clear the way for us to the upper decks.
Oh yeah. This fight is if you win this fight, she's gonna let you through.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
We'll have her tell the carrion hunters to bring us the best scrap.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. But that'll be after the fight.
That's fine.
All right. Two carry hunters walk over to Matt and flank him, and then they lead you guys to the fighting pits. Before what?
Before Matt takes off, I'm going to send a thought.
Okay. You probably don't have to roll for that, right? It's not like a combat thing. Probably just do it.
I gotta look at it.
Also, I respect him. The other person. Well,
81, I failed. I yelled in his brain.
so Tyler hits me in the head with like
Yeah.
a loose bolt.
Fucking idiot.
All right.
Put yourself in the balls again.
Any last
Yeah,
any last
yeah,
words
punch
to
myself in
your
the
boy
balls.
Mark before he goes to the pits?
Mark, why do you trust this man?
I don't trust him a whole lot, but I don't really trust what you guys were doing. It was kind of weirding me out.
Your Majesty,
So.
Your Majesty, can we watch the fight?
Yes. Or there's an observation deck.
Perfect.
All right, we're going. Everyone's off screen, up in a deck, looking down through viewports.
Oh my god, the chainsaw walls. Yes.
As Marp steps inside, hears the whine of powering up electric motors. And he looks at each side of the room. There's massive saw blades mounted to the wall, just caked in old blood. And he notices there's pits in the floor too, and they're opening and closing. And
Like battle bots.
on the other side of the room, there is a servitor, and each arm ends in a stump with a mounted blade. Has some light plate armor on too, and he's walking straight at you. We're gonna roll for initiative.
Okay. D10 plus agility bonus, correct? Cool.
Are the rest of us out in the hallway, just like watching through the door or something?
Tyler,
We're watching from the observation deck. I'm gonna rig the fight
I
here.
knew
so
I knew you were gonna do that. That's why I almost didn't want you guys watching. I knew Tyler was gonna do some psychic shit. So do you do D10 and just push space plus space your bonus? Is that how it works?
Yep.
Wow, it's laggy as fuck. I pushed roll dice like a long time ago. Okay, so I'm gonna go first. So with movement stats is the first this guy's movement is 3/6/9/18. Is 6 like his normal like combat movement?
I think that's charge.
Okay, so I take move as a half action here, but you only move a little bit though, right?
I don't know, half move, full move, and then charge, and then run is what on the character.
Oh,
sheet.
is that what it
Half
is?
move, full move, charge, sprint. I think.
So what's your agility bonus?
It's 3.
So according to the table on page 39, with an agility bonus of 3, a half move is 3 meters, a full move is 6 meters,
Yeah,
a
okay.
charge is 9, a run is 12.
Okay. So he's going to do a full move.
You got to do that math. Feet to meter.
He's gonna do a full move. And he's gonna give him to like here, coming right at you.
Okay.
It's not very smart.
Okay.
Maybe just go stand behind the.
That's all I
tent.
got. It's your turn, Matt.
No, it's my turn.
Oh fuck you. Okay.
Hold on. So in the character sheet for the servitor, what are his is he a machine or not?
I don't know. He's a servitor.
Yeah, but in the character sheet, does he have the specific machine trait?
No.
This is relevant for what Tyler's trying to do right now.
No, just a
It's
murder
not.
servitor.
It doesn't have the machine trait.
Okay, so he can compel it.
All right, Tyler, you're up.
All right. Let's see. Let's cast compel on this fuck. What should we have him do? Mark, do you actually want to kick this guy's ass, or do you want me to have him slit his own throat?
I can't talk to you.
I feel like
Oh,
we need
yeah.
to put on a show at least.
Yeah,
right?
you guys can't speak. Matt, you guys are like 30, 40 feet up, and there's it's super loud in this room with the opening and closing hatches and the whine of the saw blades.
I'll say that I'm a very single-minded kind of guy.
But we can talk to the three of us can talk, right?
All right. You know what? I'll go with the classic. I'm gonna have him late.
Well,
Oh, I failed.
failed. All right. All right, Marp, it's your turn now.
okay. So can I so you said there are pits that are opening and closing. Can I do like a perception check or something to see like what the actual situation with those is,
What do you
so I don't fall into like a pit that spontaneously opens?
Yeah, we'll just say that the pits that are open right now will be the ones you can fall into.
And those are marked up. Those are the open ones on the map.
That one.
Okay.
And that one.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, I am going to charge.
Okay.
So I'm fairly well here before I do that. I'm fairly certain I can make this move. My agility
Yeah.
bonus.
You must move at least 4 meters to do a charge.
Oh, I must move at least 4 meters to do a charge?
Which
Really?
you're good. Yeah, you're fine though.
Got to build up that momentum.
All right. I'm charging him, and I'm attacking. So is that like an all-out attack or something?
Yeah, a charge is a movement attack all in one, and you get plus 20 to your weapon skill.
Okay. So it's gonna be 63. So I'm gonna attack. Also, my power mace is powered on. I'm gonna do a two-handed attack. Also, as a reminder, my special ability is adroit, and I added it to my weapon skill. So
Okay.
whenever I have whenever I'm successful with a weapon skill test, I add an additional degree of success.
Dang.
So I need to get under a 63.
There's no way you could fail.
So that's 1 degree of success, right?
Yes.
2, right?
Because
Was it
it was 0 and then
So
plus 1.
in this case, what's a degree of success do for you?
Right?
I
Just-
interpreted it that it
Extra
gives
damage.
you a Like -10 to the roll. Oh, I'm sorry. You mean like okay, sorry.
Yeah, in combat, like narratively, it's pretty easy for me as a GM to decide what a degree of success does, right? But like in combat, which is like a little more like regimented and objective.
I think it depends on the attack type.
Okay. So this is gonna be like with the power mace, right?
Yeah.
So you have to pick one of 3 attack types to combine with the charge. It looks like either a standard, swift, or an all-out attack.
Is that true?
It says once the attacker reaches target, he may make one of the following actions: a standard attack, swift attack, or all-out attack. It follows all the rules for these actions. However, these actions are considered to be part of the charge.
Okay. Well, we should probably look at that first before we do too much more.
So if you do a standard action, I don't think the degrees of success.
I did an all-out attack,
Okay.
which is if I have to pick one of those, I'm doing an all-out attack. Well, it says it's a full. So I mean, if I'm charging,
Well, you can just add an attack type into your charge.
okay, all right. So yeah, I'm doing an all-out attack. It's +30 to weapon skill, cannot dodge or parry.
Okay.
So that means that
So you
I've got
hit.
2 degrees of success. Yeah,
So-
I've hit and I've got 2 degrees of success.
Okay, so roll another D100 to determine hit location.
Okay.
45. That's gonna be in the body. So go ahead and roll your damage.
I believe that is 1d10 plus 8, but let me check to make sure. Six. 16. And it is concussive since I used it with 2 hands.
You're gonna fucking one-shot this fucking robot. Okay, so it's 16, but my toughness bonus is 4, so down to 12.
Ooh,
then
what about armor?
And then I have armor plates, which is AP 6, so it does 6 damage.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you have any penetration on the mace?
Oh yeah, what's the AP on the mace?
4.
So 10. You just did 10 damage.
All right, cool. To the chest.
10 damage to the chest. So I have 10 wounds, and so any additional damage is going to start doing critical hits against me.
Okay.
Okay. So what's concussive do? This is important.
Hold
I'm
on.
I'm sorry. I thought it was in the index, but it's like not. Some weapons create. Oh, come on. When a target is struck by a concussive weapon, they must take a toughness test with a penalty equal to 10 times the number in parentheses. I had concussive 0.
Okay. So just
Wait a second. Wait. Okay, the armor plates on this dude. So Mark did like 16 points of damage, right?
Yeah.
And you're saying he has 10 wounds, and then there's the 16 or 6 from the. So he like kind of did just enough to kill him, right?
Yeah, he did 10 wounds. Yeah.
The power maul should have hella penetration. That should ignore pretty much all that.
It is a pen of 4.
Okay,
So
then
you should ignore 4 of that.
you're gonna
So that's
roll on
basically
the
the
crit
toughness
damage
stuff.
4 times. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay, so just for reference, for concussive,
Toughness test.
so you take a toughness test. If you fail it, you're stunned for 1 round per degree of failure. And in addition, if you take damage greater than your strength bonus, you are knocked prone.
Okay, here's my toughness test, which I fail by 2 degrees of failure, so I'm stunned for 2 rounds.
Okay, so you are stunned for 2 rounds, and
now you're rolling
what
on
is
the
it-
crit damage table.
well, what's your strength bonus?
Strength bonus is 50, so I'm prone also.
50?
Oh, sorry, 5. It's 5
Yeah. Okay, so he's knocked prone, and he's stunned.
for 2 more
Okay.
rounds. Okay,
So I
so
need to roll. What do I need to roll?
crit damage. Roll 2d10s, 2 separate times.
While he's doing that, can you explain why there's multiple crit rolls? Like I understand that you rolled a natural 10.
Yeah,
so
so you roll on the crit table whenever you exceed the number of wounds that a character has. And so since he exceeded, he got 12 wounds on a 10 wound guy, he's rolling twice.
Oh damn! So it's like exploding criticals.
Yeah,
So
so
that's energy to chest.
energy of chest is 3. The attack cooks the flesh on the chest and abdomen, inflicting 2 levels of fatigue and 1d5 toughness damage. And the 7. The intense power of the energy attack cooks the target's organs, burning his lungs and heart with intense heat. The target is stunned for 2d10 rounds and suffers 1d10 permanent toughness damage. All right, Marp, just put him out of his misery. Give him a good old swing with the mace.
All right.
Hold on, we gotta see how many rounds he's stunned for.
all right, all
All
right.
right. So he's on the ground. I fucked him up. I raised my mace over my head, 2 hands, then
He's stunned for 18 rounds.
I bring it down on his head and cave his head in.
All right. The queen looks down stunned. She's
Hit a
never
whistle,
seen
are
it.
you
How many rounds of combat would you say she was stunned for?
Yeah, at least 2d10. Yeah.
I fire up the last cutter.
Yeah, we gotta fire up the fucking
Fire up the
channel.
last cutter! It's silent.
All right. So she leads you guys back to the throne room, and she says to you, "Okay, I will lead you through towards the upper decks if you help me lead my clan off this vessel."
This
Sure.
seems like a mutually beneficial situation. Wouldn't you agree, Joffrey?
I smirk and nod in acceptance.
All right. So she is going to lead you.
Wait, Keith,
Yes.
didn't Tyler compel the carrion hunters to find us some junk?
Oh yeah. So yes, she did. So we're gonna have each of you take a go ahead and add a mag of ammo to each of your guns.
Okay.
I'll see if you can roll
Banging
for
for
it, but
Matt, that's a whole freaking plasma cell.
I guess we already rolled for the test, the psychic test, so that'll be good enough for that.
Excuse me.
Dang, you guys just fucking whiz through this. What the fuck?
Yeah,
How
we
many
did.
magazines did we start with?
I don't
Two.
recall. Two. Yeah, here. So look at the top of the map real quick, guys. This is what I was expecting you guys to just fuck kill everybody, and so I was gonna have you fight down this hallway, and I'll have all these doors open up here.
You should have made her betray us or some shit. Could have still had the fight, but yeah.
Whoa, who are these creepy guys at the end of the hall, Keith?
They're my old version of carrying hunters before I upgraded this cool token.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you
Wow.
see, guys, sometimes they're easy solutions. Sometimes they work really well.
Sometimes you gotta do things old-fashioned.
Sometimes violence solves problems.
I'm going to,
My guy is riding very high. After all this, he feels great. He feels
Yeah,
validated.
you guys just fucking punked on that servitor. What the fuck, dude? I'm pasting all your guys' characters into the next page real quick.
Okay.
Man,
I just finished him off like the scene in 2001 at the Dawn of Man where they start wailing on the other apes with bones.
Yeah, just cave that head in. What a monster.
Did you take a souvenir? A trophy?
Yeah, I grabbed like some bobbly bit from like his head parts, like with like a mechanical bit.
Why are you rolling initiative?
There's these buttons in the character sheet, and I wanted to see how.
I haven't used any of those, and I was trying to figure out how the fuck what am I trying to say? Oh, because I'm pretty sure you can set up NPCs in Roll20, so I could have a carry hunter sheet, and I could do that kind of stuff also. And like you add like health bars and stuff to it that are like smart, and so you can apply damage to it. It just like happens on the health bar. But I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. So almost ready.
I'm gonna go grab beer real quick.
Same.
Yeah, I don't really get the with how the buttons work, even with the math.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with Roll20. I just don't know how to do any of it. There you go, Tom. I need to be harder on you guys. You guys are just blowing through all my instances.
Imagine if we were Chaos Marines, dude. Mark wouldn't even slow down as he carved.
I know.
What's that?
It's just like
If you
imagine
were-
if you
if
guys
you
were
were
Chaos
Chaos-
Marines.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, it was already one round of fighting or whatever, but you would have breathed on that guy and he would have died.
Like it's clear that this Anton stop.
Well, no, I'm testing it. Like, so my initiative's supposed to be 1d10 plus my agility modifier, and look at these numbers it's throwing out. Like, there's no way that I'd be rolling that high that
Oh,
consistently.
you rolled 16 twice.
I'm just pushing a button.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that doesn't make sense. I'm agreeing with you.
That floor of 34 plus 0 over 10 plus... When you go to your character,
What are you saying, Tyler?
when you look at your character sheet under the initiative thing, it should say 1d10 plus 0, and then you should have either agility, perception, or intellect checked as the thing you test your initiative, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm testing against agility.
Okay. We'll figure this out later. You guys ready to go to the upper decks?
I'm back.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah, I'm
ready.
ready to leave an upper decker.
Sorry, guys. I'm just testing again. It seems better when I took away the mods from the...
Yeah.
Remember when we made the character sheets, Keith? You had us go through and add the numbers next to your stats. Like, that seems to have helped at least, but whatever.
Okay, you guys make up the steps with your carrying hunter escorts. Who once you leave the crew decks, they leave you and they go back down the stairs, and you find yourself in a ruined hallway. You could tell that you're supposed to just be able to walk from west to east and make it to probably the bridge, but this deck is just a disaster. It's a structurally compromised mess. There's collapsed ceilings. There's water leaking out in places. It's just it's pretty messed up.
I'd like to inspect these bodies that are on the ground.
Okay, go take a perception check. I don't know. It's just a body.
So we see 3 doors.
Who's in front right now? Who's like leading the party?
Like physically or
Yeah, physically. Is it surgeon?
oh no, it's Boltaris.
Okay, Baltaris, take a perception check.
How different?
Ordinary.
Is that plus 10?
Sorry. Whatever the +0 one is.
Oh.
Challenging, I think.
You notice nothing. Okay. Right as the party starts to walk into the main galleyway, you don't see it in time. 4 Inquisition acolytes jump around the corner of the rebel, all armed with las guns.
Oh shit! The fuck?
I'm gonna yell to hold fire. Prison wardens coming through.
No, they don't care about that.
They've heard this shit
Um,
before.
Before we get too far, you notice that there's 3 guys with regular las guns. You notice one of them has a hotshot las gun. So I'm not going to do a surprise. So let's just go ahead and roll initiative.
What does a hot shot do?
Let me look at the sheet here.
I got a 7.
I'm gonna have to look up what a hotshot lasgun does.
Is it the
Oh,
ammo?
hotshot
or
lasgun
is it-
is 1d4, 1d10 plus 4 damage, pen 7 tearing lasgun.
Oof. Oy vey.
7 pen. Okay. Priority target right
Let,
there.
let me grab my notebook from upstairs.
So, can any of you guys explain to me what any of the variables in math actually represent? Like, for example, in the Tyler S. Rolls initiative, like, what's floor? Why is there a 49 in there?
I don't
Like-
fucking know, man. That I don't do that shit. Like I was testing my initiative and the math doesn't make sense compared to what the roll should be.
Oh.
So I'm just doing my rolls straight up in the window.
Yeah, I don't know what the floor
Is that run
operation
down?
does.
Like run down to the nearest integer or something?
I don't know. Who can say?
So there's my 4 initiatives. I last hotshot went last for me, so he's a 4.
Oh damn, I gotta go first.
Looks like that's the case.
Compel.
I feel like there's going to be some compelling happening in this combat.
So it's going Tyler, then I'm sorry, Baltaris, then Jeffrey, then Marp, then the surgeon.
Oh, I got a 7.
Um,
Oh.
what are they
Keith,
armed with?
Keith, those guys who rolled 8 should go before me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts here. Tyler, what?
What are they armed with?
There's 3 last guns and 1 hotshot last gun, and they
Like,
have
do they have grenades or anything?
they have power blades.
Ooh, damn.
How about armor?
They have mesh armor, AP3, not just kind of shitty stuff,
It's like see-through shirts.
pretty much. Yeah.
How much cover does this rubble provide? Is this like a big stack of rubble?
It's like a pile of rubble, maybe waist high.
All right. How do I measure?
There's a little measure tool on the left. You can see the ruler button there. You just click and drag.
I don't have a ruler button.
What?
Oh yeah, this is where we ran into the issue before. So
It's the-
Tyler,
Yeah.
it's like a circle with a line going out to the northeast. Yeah, you found it.
That's mine.
That's not. I don't have it. I don't know.
Gotta make your
What-
minions
what do you
do
wanna
all the
measure,
measuring
buddy?
for you.
I want to be able to walk over to this rubble so that I have a little bit of cover. Like this. Is that possible?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you were here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 14 feet.
So that's about 4 meters, which is
Yeah.
less than 6 meters. Okay, that's
Yeah. So you go walk over to the cover.
There's some movement action that lets you move while staying in cover, I think.
could be. Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and compel the hotshot last gun dude to start blasting?
Okay. So that's more difficult, right? Compelling someone to do like a combat action. It's like
No, it's more difficult if I try to get him to kill himself.
that's similar to having to kill their friend, though, right?
No, it's not. It's specifically if the command is a potentially suicidal act, the target gets a +20 to his opposed willpower.
Okay.
All right. Here's the compel.
Is this unfettered or anything?
Oh wait, I can cast it off. Yeah, I think it will be unfettered.
Doubles.
Oh.
So is that a pass?
That's exactly what he needs, right?
Exactly what I needed.
Okay. So I just need to pass is it a willpower check?
Yeah.
Which I fail beautifully. Okay.
All right. So he's I compel him to the firing modes on a hot shot last.
It is single fire and 2 round burst.
All right, I'm gonna do a 2-round burst at the closest other guards.
Oh yeah. Hey, so real quick, so Tim sent me some shit about what that exactly means. According to Tim, is that like it's not like the semi-automatic, like the S signifies how many shots you can get off in a single like semi-automatic action. So like a 2-round burst like is a 2-round burst in the sense that like the guy can shoot the gun fast enough like in semi-auto to get 2 shots off in a single action.
Gotcha.
That's what Tim said.
Yeah, that's right. And you can take a regular attack to shoot in your whatever the gun setting is. It's like one is a skill, like you're squeezing the trigger a couple times, semi-auto, and the other is if it has like a burst function or a fully auto function, you're just holding the trigger down, which is really strange.
Okay. So 2 shots. You can take 2 shots.
Now he's gonna get a hella bonus because this other dude's right next to him.
Why would he get a bonus for that? Oh, it's
Get
close.
a bonus.
It's close
Point
range. It's
blank.
plus 10. It's plus 10 for close range.
Is the normal shooting? I guess I can only command him to do one thing. Okay, we're good.
Okay, so I'm looking for a 50 or below. So he hits. So we're gonna roll damage twice. Oh no, this guy's gonna dodge.
You get multiple like you don't you hit an extra time for every degree of success with the burst?
I don't know.
I believe that was the old rule because that was how the heavy bolter worked in Deathwatch, and it made it the best weapon in the.
Hold on a sec. The number of extra hits scored. If he hits, he scores a hit for every initial degree of success plus an additional hit for every 2 additional degrees of success. So how many additional degrees of success?
Yeah, would he need to roll a 50?
Yeah.
So he got what 3 additional degrees of success, right?
Right,
20,
yeah.
30, 30, 40, 50. So he gets 1.
Extra hits can either be allocated to the original target or any other targets within 2 meters, provided none of the new targets would have been harder to hit than the original target. So I guess it has to be the guy.
It has to be that guy. Yeah. So how many hits is this?
This will be this first shot is going to produce 2 hits.
So do I roll a separate dice for each shot?
Yeah,
Okay, second shot.
because you could
Hits
hit,
again.
and that one will produce also 1 extra shot. So this guy's getting hit 4 times.
4 times. I'm gonna try to dodge 4 times. Or do I dodge once?
You dodge once, and then the rest hit because you can only react against 1 thing per round.
Okay.
So wait,
Agility.
he only fired 2 shots though. How's he getting hit 4 times?
Sorry,
Because
guys. So
he's so good at shooting.
sorry, Tyler. Really quick. So the first what we talked about first happens. You don't get the second attack. So by taking the semi-auto burst action, that's your attack action, and all these extra hits are applied by the degrees of success. So you're still gonna get like 3 hits or whatever.
But I think it's capped by your burst number. Right?
Yeah, I don't think like you. Yeah, if you can only fire 2 shots, you can only hit with 2 shots.
Yeah, because it says I think the first hit roll is just a single shot, and then every degree of success is an additional up to the cap.
Yeah, I was trying to explain this. I'm sorry. So if you do the semi-auto burst ability, then it's how I've been reading it, which is a half action, or you take a half action and do a regular, like a standard attack, and then you use the weapon profile and not the ability. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. So there's an ability called semi-auto burst. It's on page 239 of the book, and that's an ability that you can use when you have a semi-auto weapon. You can use that, or you could just make an attack with the semi-auto rifle. I don't know how the hits work with the numbers like Tim is talking about, but you use that when it's a standard attack. Or you can do a semi-auto burst, and then it's applied like the rules are in this.
I'm reading a semi-auto burst right now. The number of extra hits scored as matter cannot exceed the weapon's semi-automatic rate of fire. So 2.
The standard attack says it only hits once.
I mean, it says it right here. You can't exceed the profile number of
Oh,
shots.
okay. So there we go. So that makes sense. So it caps out by the rate of fire.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a dodge one of these. I'm looking for an agility of 35. Man, roll 20 is leggy as fuck right now. So I dodge one shot. So one shot goes through. So go ahead and roll damage, Tyler. It's gonna be 1d10 plus 4. Pen 7. So 10 damage. And I'm gonna reduce. No, I can't reduce any of it because it's pen 7. So
It's just
Hold on, we
6
should
damage.
determine which part of the body that's going against. So
yeah, you're right.
this
Roll-
is how this is how armor
roll a
works.
d100.
If you exceed the armor value of a target location, that armor is like blown out at that point. So you don't get armor bonuses.
Okay, you hit him in the left leg. No, sorry, the right leg, and he has no armor left there. What's tearing do?
You get to my bolt weapons have it. I think it's like you roll 2d10 for damage and discard the lower one.
Ooh.
I think.
I'm pulling up right now.
I think that's what you said yesterday. Or last time.
Mm-hmm.
Is that in the armory?
Roll
Probably.
2 dice on damage and choose the highest.
So Tyler, do you want to re-roll that too?
Yeah.
Well, get fucked on. So it's 5 damage.
You discard the lowest.
Oh, just for the list. Okay. Okay. So he has 2 wounds left, and his leg armor is blown off. Okay, I can keep track of this.
Are you sure, Tyler, that leg armor blows off? Like, or
All
like-
armor. If you exceed the armor value of the location, you don't get any armor there.
Okay, next in
Aim.
line, Tyler's done. Next in line is going to be line's gonna be Jeffrey.
Aim for the feet.
Yeah. Yikes. I should probably share this rubble pile. That's not what I wanted. Move my dude over here. And then I'll just take a standard shot at the wounded guy.
Okay.
Shooting is not my strong point, so
No, this is where this is your time to shine.
yeah. 24 plus 10 for just making a standard attack.
That guy would have been dead.
Whoops. D100.
Hey, there you go. You got a hit.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'm gonna roll a dodge.
Nailed him.
Looking for a as a 35 for my agility. Yeah. Nope. So go ahead and roll your damage on him. We'll roll a hit location now. So
D100.
D100. Yeah. 82 or 89. That's gonna be in the left leg. He's got,
Yeah.
he's got armor there. Sorry. Yeah. So go ahead
Did
and
he
roll your
get hit
damage.
left leg before?
He hit in the right leg.
Oh, okay. D10 plus 2 looks like.
Nine damage. So you're gonna that exceeds his wounds. What's AP on the weapon?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so that's gonna do 7 points of damage. So you're gonna be rolling on the crit damage table 5 times.
Nice, bro.
Is that D10 or D100?
That's gonna be a D10, I think. But let me get the table open. But what kind of gun is it?
This is the last pistol. Energy.
Energy. All right. Energy. Leg.
Has no pen.
Okay, go ahead and roll a D10 5 times. Oh shit, a 9.
This guy's extremely dead.
Oh, motherfucker. So I need to take 2 challenging toughness tests, or he immediately dies. Well, he blew his leg off. His leg's just gone, by the way.
This poor guy.
Yeah. So is it challenging like -30 or some shit?
I thought challenging was +0.
Yeah, you're right. Challenging is +0.
It's just kind of a confusing term for
It
+0.
is. Yeah. Roll D100. I'm looking for a 35 or below. You kill him. You blow his leg off, and he just instantly dies and hits the deck. He's dead.
Look at my pistol and wonder.
I'm gonna mark him red just to denote a dead body. Okay, so that was initiative step 9. Now 3 or 2 guys of my guys are gonna go. So
Do we murk any of the ones that rolled 8?
yeah, he did.
Oh, nice.
All 3 of my regular las gun guys rolled an 8. The hot shot las gun guy rolled a 4.
All 3 of those rolled 8?
Yeah. One's this guy here. He's gonna shoot an Anton.
I see 8, 8, 3, 4.
Oh, is there? Okay, my bad. So one guy's gonna shoot now. Let me cheat, dude. Okay.
No, I gotta keep you honest.
This
GM, you do what you want.
this guy right here is gonna line up and fire on the surgeon. Let's take 2 shots. Ballistic skill of 40. 1 miss. Wait, no, a standard attacks get +10. That's still a miss though. 2 misses. He missed twice.
Ay.
Did I fuck up?
Scared him.
You fucked up. If you do a standard attack, it's only 1 shot.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I missed both shots anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's gonna be Marp's turn.
Okay. Do you think it's fair to say that, like, if I move up if I like hug the corner here, I'm kind of like half in cover? If I like go here?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna move there. And then I have a thing called like quick draw that allows me to like draw my pistol, draw like my handguns as like a free action. So I draw my bolt pistol and I will shoot at the is the hot shot guy in back?
Hotshot guy is right here.
Okay. Let me check range.
Oh yeah, you're in range, dude.
Okay. All right. I am going to shoot my bolt pistol at the hot shot guy.
Okay. No plasma gun?
Nope, not right now. I'm good on that.
All right.
Weapon training. Hold on. I'm sorry. I need to check what weapon training does real quick.
No problem. I should have aimed.
Yeah. Weapon training means you don't get a negative penalty for using the weapon.
If I
Oh,
aimed
okay.
and then did a standard attack, I would have gotten +20 to hit. I would have hit.
I missed.
You miss.
Did I only fire a single shot or did I fire 2?
Oh shit. Does 88, does that mean you have like a critical you're out of ammo?
No, that's if you go over 90.
What were you asking, Matt?
Did I fire 1 shot or because mine's S2. S/2 is my rate of fire. So did I fire 1 shot or 2 shots?
A semi-auto. Well, it depends on what you're trying. I don't know. What were you trying to do? You can do a semi-auto burst, or we can just do a standard attack.
I was gonna try to fire I was gonna try to fire the most amount of bullets that I could.
Okay, so go ahead and roll
I'll take
again. You get +0 to your ballistic skill here, though.
Oh.
So that one's a hit. So I'm gonna roll to dodge now.
Okay.
And
Is it hot shot guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I failed to dodge, so this is gonna be hit. Roll a hit location. D100. 25 is going to be left arm. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so I rolled 2d10, then discard the lowest, and it's 1d10 plus 5x. So roll d10 plus 5, roll d10 plus 5.
Okay.
Well,
And what's the AP on this thing?
pen is 4.
Pen is 4. So you're going to ignore my armor. And you're going to remove 6 wounds off of my leg. And so that guy has 4 wounds left.
Left arm, right?
Or, I'm sorry, left arm. He has 6 wounds left.
And then they have an armor value of 3, correct?
Yeah, we ignore it.
So, and then per what Tyler said, the left arm armor is blown off.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Next up is going to be the Hotshot Laz and Anton at the same time. So what happens in this case? Do we like roll off?
Yeah, you guys roll off to see who goes first.
Let's roll a d10, Anton. An 8. 6. I'm gonna go first. He sees that plasma gun on your shoulder, and he knows if sees a priority target. He's gonna line up, take a shot at Marp.
What?
That's right, Marp.
So
Our
he's
distinguished champion.
So he's gonna aim as a half action. He's gonna take a standard attack. So he's gonna get plus 20 to his ballistic skill. So he's at 60. He's gonna hit. Go ahead and take a dodge, Matt. So you're in cover. So what's that mean?
Armor.
Armor.
So,
I think I
damn,
dodged it.
You dodged it.
So for cover, what we would say is what parts of Marp are covered. So probably like the left arm, the left leg, right?
Gotcha.
So if you rolled those hit locations, we would just say they got absorbed by the cover.
Gotcha.
So, Keith, in your GM reference sheet on the first page, there's table 7-4 cover examples. It seems like this would probably be like an armor points 4 kind
Oh
of thing.
yeah,
like
it just adds
metal.
armor. That's what it does.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, but you dodged it anyways, so fuck you. Okay. Next up's gonna
Cool.
be the surgeon.
So walk me through how far I can move.
Well, what's your character sheet say?
It's based off your agility bonus, I think, Anton.
All right, my agility bonus is 3.
So you move 3 hectacres.
Oh, I see. So it tells me here. Okay. Charge 18.
So you can move. Yeah. I'm looking at your sheet. You move 18 or 6 meters. Is that what that is for a half action? Yeah. So 18 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna run into this cover. Just put myself here. I believe that's a full action, so I'm not going to be able to do anything else.
No, that's a half action. You can still shoot.
Okay, so in that case, I will shoot Hotshot guy.
Okay. Go take a shot.
And I will overload my last gun.
Yeah.
So what overloading does is that I use 4 times the ammunition. Your guys have this setting too, I imagine. But I do plus 2 damage, and I get plus 2 penetration.
Okay.
Let's see if I hit. Just doing a standard attack.
Yep. Just one attack. And plus 0 of your ballistic skill. Your ballistic skill is 42. You miss.
That's all, folks.
Okay. This guy in the back's gonna go now. He hasn't gone yet. He's the last of my group. What's he gonna do? He's gonna move forward and then he's gonna shoot. So moving on this guy. It's similar to your guys'. He's gonna do. He's gonna move up to like there. He's gonna take a shot at Balthrus.
You bit.
What kind of shot do I want to take here? I think I should do standard attack, right? Probably.
Or semi-auto burst.
Yeah.
Oh, you can aim in semi-auto burst.
Well, I already moved, so I can't aim.
Whoop.
Yeah, I'm gonna do semi-auto burst for 2 shots. Hits. Hits again, but so hits twice. Now I'm gonna go ahead and dodge. Is that a dodge?
Dodge.
You dodge one of them.
Yeah.
So damage
So
here.
which? Hold on. Calculate my hit location, because if you're on my legs, I would say you probably don't hit.
No, so the way cover works, Tyler, is it just adds armor to those locations.
Oh.
So like cover example, armor glass, generatorium pipes, thin metal, that adds 4. Like flakboard, storage crate, sandbags, etc. That adds 8. Just as an example.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So here's my hit location. It's a 6. That's a headshot, baby.
See how much damage you do.
What's the profile of this motherfucker again? Just last gun is D10 plus 5 pen 2. You fucking power armor on, you're fine. $11 damage. So minus your toughness bonus, minus your armor.
Yeah, I perfectly stop it, but the head is no longer sealed.
So does it destroy your helmet?
No, it just blasts open the armor. So like it's not destroyed, but it's like damaged, and I can't benefit from the functions of the helmet until it gets.
Gotcha. Okay. So now it's your turn again, Balthus.
Yeah. Okay. No more fucking around.
That's
I'm gonna doom bolt these guys.
Are you gonna unfetter? Or are you gonna push?
I'm gonna push.
Ha ha! Whew! Which one are you targeting, by the way?
So with doom bolt, for every 2 degrees of success, I get an extra doom bolt that I can throw at someone else.
Okay.
So I've succeeded by at least 4 degrees of success. So I'm gonna get 3 bolts. So that's gonna be 1.
Okay. So let's see this one first.
Yeah. So here's his hit location.
That's a headshot.
That's a headshot. Let's see. It's just 1d10. Oh, whoops, wrong spell. 1d10 plus psi rating. And when I push, my psi rating is doubled.
So you're at 6.
So I count it as, so it's 1d10 plus.
Okay. 13 damage. I removed 2 of them, so that's gonna. Oh, then dodge.
8 pen.
Yeah, dodge. The 35. I think I dodged that. I dodged that perfectly.
Wow, damn.
Get fucked
All right,
up.
then here's the hot shot guy.
Okay.
So he's getting hit wherever 37 is.
37 is body. 14. I'll dodge it. I failed to dodge. What's the pen on this? You said
8.
8. Fuck. So you're gonna roll crit 4 times. Wait, no, a lot more times. You're gonna roll crit 8 times because he's already hurt.
This guy's about to have a new breathing hole.
What kind of
Oh,
weapon is
damn it.
this?
That didn't work.
Energy.
And
That 9's gonna probably do it.
that nine's gonna ice him.
Where's energy? Okay, he rolled 9 twice. Yeah, he's dead. The target is completely encased in fire, melting his skin and popping his eyes like superheated eggs. He falls to the ground a blackened corpse.
All right, and then here's the last gun. So he's getting hit on 25. Roll the dodge.
Nope. We're roll location.
25.
Oh, 25. That's left arm. So he did 7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, he's down to 3 wounds. Okay, are you done? Balters, are you done?
Yeah, I think so.
Jeffrey, you're up.
The remaining 2 are both uninjured, right?
That's correct. Oh shit, I forgot to turn on the music.
No,
guys.
that second guy's near death.
did he take
Oh yeah, sorry, he has 3 wounds left. This guy here has
One
3
of the
wounds. Sorry, guys, I forgot to turn the music on. This works.
I'll just do an aim and then a shot at that guy.
Ooh. It's very ambient.
Oh, I
I
got jammed.
think your weapon jammed.
Well,
All right,
been one
nice
How's
job,
this roll?
Jeffrey. Last gun guy is gonna fire now. He's gonna shoot at the tech priest in front of him. He's gonna take a half action to aim, and then a half action to do some outer burst. So we're gonna roll twice to shoot. Roll. Miss. That gets a hit. Nope, that's a miss too. Miss twice. Cool.
What a pussy.
um,
Capture one. I want to mindfuck.
Marp, you're up.
I am going to aim and send off a burst at the guy with 3 wounds, who I believe is this
The
one.
rear guy. The rear one.
Okay.
The front guy dodged.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right. So, 2 rolls to hit, correct?
Yes. So you, I'm sorry. What was your first half action?
Aim.
Aim. Okay.
2 hits.
Okay. Fuck. Roll a hit location on both hits. Actually, I'm gonna roll dodge the first one.
Okay.
Fail the dodge. So roll damage or hit location twice. I mean. 14.
So this
Right
is this is the first one. Oh fuck. I'm sorry. I fucked up. Ignore that. Completely ignore that. Hit location.
Well, that's the damage. So you rolled a
Yeah, we
damage
gotta
of
keep
14 on a location of 20.
So you did 14 damage to his left arm. What was the pen again? I keep forgetting. I'm sorry.
Pen on the bolt. Pistol. It's 4.
Okay, so ignore my armor. So this is gonna fuck him up pretty good.
Do you want me to roll the other one or just start rolling crits?
No, start roll 4 crits.
There we go.
Let's see. This is explosive, right?
Yeah.
Explosive left arm. Is a 9.
Yep.
With a mighty bang, the armor is blasted from the target's body, killing the target instantly in a rain of blood droplets. In addition, if the target was carrying a weapon with a power source in his hand, such as a power sword or chainsword, then it explodes, dealing 1d10 plus 5 impact damage to anyone within 2 meters. Which, okay, it's going to catch his buddy with the las gun blowing up.
This is a last gun. Is that explosive?
Has a power pack.
Yeah, it's got the power side.
It's going to do 14 damage to his boy, which is going to kill him.
What?
Yeah, you got him, dude.
Damn, 1 shot, 2 kills.
So are we gonna count that as another kill for me?
Of
2
course.
kills.
2 kills for you, yeah.
All right.
Boom. You killed them all, guys. Good job, team.
Damn, that music came in at the right time too. Okay. So let's
Shit.
yeah, let's do some looting.
How does looting work in this game? I can't imagine you just pick up whatever you want because combat's messy. You're shooting at them and things are exploding and there's impacts and that kind of thing. Like an acquisition test, maybe. I know that's a thing.
It's up to you, really, how you want to do it. I think for basic shit, that probably you should just give it if needed.
Yeah, I
but
think like last gun power packs, you guys just grab those off these dudes' bodies. Except for like, well, there's probably like 2 available, right? These guys exploded. These guys blew up, and so we know that there's no power packs there. But like over here, there's probably some power packs available. So I'd say that there's like 2 last gun power packs here. You guys can figure out where those go, and we'll do a perception check on one of you guys. You can see if you can find a last gun.
I'll do it.
Okay.
How does the lasgun jam, by the way?
Good question.
The last gun
I
only
failed.
jams 100.
Well, I'm gonna try to clear the jam while they're looking around.
Yeah, you know, this is a brutal combat. You guys shot the shit out of these dudes. There's not much left here as far as usable weaponry. You can scavenge the ammo, but their guns are toast.
Could I perhaps check to see if any of them have any grenades?
They don't.
You already failed.
Okay.
Surgeon, could you repair my helmet with your mecha deck?
yes, I can.
How's that work?
It's not a
Well,
crafting thing.
What the hell?
You have to roll 2d10 for how many days it takes.
Do you really?
No, I just made that
Oh,
up.
okay.
Still looking it up.
Tyler, in the middle of the surgeon handling and inspecting your damaged helmet, you suddenly hear a thready whisper scratching at the back of your mind, as if someone was speaking inside your skull. He says, "Crane is your enemy. He is our enemy. Be warned. Crane has sent his minions to defeat you. They're murderers, the servitors. He has sent his proxies to take control of them. They're on the gun deck. Hurry."
Oh, that seems reasonable. I relay that information to the group.
Bonley, how do we get to the gun deck?
Only what exactly is on the gun?
The gun deck, it houses the main firing deck for the starboard macro cannons, and it also contains the servitor workshop.
Ooh. Bet some of you freaks be into that.
Yeah, I'm right.
I'm interested in looting a macro cannon. That's what it is.
Will?
All right, Bonley, how can we get ourselves to the gun deck?
Hold on a sec. I still need to repair this helmet real quick.
Is
So
there
I
time?
found a table for repairs.
Is there time?
The gods, someone just whispered into Altaris' ear and told us to get our asses to the gun deck.
Make it a challenging repair test. Or,
Yeah.
you know, a harder one, -10 or something.
Okay. We'll say this is -20. This is hard. Normally, this thing would be a breeze for someone like the surgeon with like a fully equipped lab and workshop, but you don't have that here. You're in the field, and you're in a hurry.
Don't fail me, Anton.
Okay, I have plus 20 because of my equipment, so I'll just take a 1d100 test.
Failed. Okay. Now what?
Bonley, how do we get to the gun deck quickly?
The gun deck is on the starboard side of the ship, and you see a light turn on the side of Bonley's skull, and a series of lights lights up on the floor, leading you towards the gun deck.
That's handy.
Okay. Let's
One second.
follow
I have to ask,
path.
can we cut out here?
Huh?
Can we stop here for the evening?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Is that okay, everyone?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine with me.
Okay.
My guy before I'm gonna tactically stack up at the edge of this room. My guy was educated at the St. Brian Stanier School of Combat.
Star Captain Brian Stan.
Damn, combat really bogs down in this game.
Well,
Yeah.
we're still learning.
I know we're still learning, but there's just fucking lot of shit.
Yeah. Also, none of us have taken a wound yet.
I know I'm trying to fuck you up, but I should have done
Well,
this.
it's one of those
I
things-
should have had the surprise
once we
round
start
against you
taking
guys, but I
damage-
didn't want to kill you.
Yeah, once we start taking damage, though, it's gonna be brutal.
Like I thought, like, because you failed like the perception check, and I was gonna have an ambush, but I was like, man, this hotshot guy's gonna blow someone's head off, and it's gonna be really lame for that person if they just die. But then you killed all of them without taking a wound, so I think I just need to just accept it and just be meaner to you guys and try to kill you.
I have a feeling it's gonna be feast or famine. We're gonna go down quick when it happens.
Maybe, yeah. Who knows what awaits you on the gun deck?
Mm.
I'm sorry I couldn't repair your helmet, Tyler. I'll try again tomorrow or next time.
Yeah, when do you guys
Cool.
want to play again?
like the,
I
Saturday, Tuesday schedule. That works.
I probably won't be able to play this weekend because we're gonna have a new baby.
Ooh, that's true.
Ooh.
You still looking at Mayday, baby?
It's for sure gonna be a Mayday baby.
Hell
Ooh.
yes,
Certain
brother.
excuses over here.
Rosa Luxemburg Tyler.
Okay, well, with
Members
that
of the world.
knowledge, are you gonna be able to play Tuesday?
Yeah, I think we'll be home on Tuesday.
Okay. Sweet, man.
How about I could play on Thursday this week.
Matt can't.
Same.
Unfortunately, I cannot. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. Thursday, Fridays are bad for you.
Keith, you should give us some something to do on the side here while we wait for next week. Some kind of little role.
What do you mean? Like, what are you after?
I don't know, some kind of character building thing. We can get into our characters more.
Hmm.
Or could explore these rooms that are north of here.
Tyler, like, ask for like homework, like build out your character bio or something, or what do you mean?
Like give a little scenario for us to talk about and resolve before the next.
Okay, let me think of something. I don't have anything off the top of my head.
Okay.
Sweet, good games, y'all. That was fun.
That was extremely fun. I can't believe none of us are dead yet.
I'm disappointed, if I'm being honest.
I want to soup up psychic
Day.
power successfully.
I did shoot Tyler in the head though, which is cool.
Yeah. Thankfully, he took light power armor.
Yeah, no shit. All right, I'll see you guys.
All right, good games, guys. Thanks,
Yeah,
everyone. Thanks,
later.
Pete.
Like,
Yeah.
right.
Bye.
See you, dudes.